All right, I'm here with Green Run head football coach Brandon Williams. Not only a new papa, a proud one here, his four-star receiver, Keylen Brodie Adams, the UA All-American, has made his choice to Virginia Tech. Coach, when you get a top five and Power Fives all over the country, want you from Ohio State and Alabama to South Carolina Pitt, and his choice of the Hokies of Virginia Tech, it's hard to go wrong, but it feels like he wants to be a part of building something in his home state, and you've got to be proud of what this young man's accomplished on and off the field these last 3 years.
By far, ever since he stepped foot here as a freshman, he's been a pinnacle to our program, and the success that we had in the past years is a representation of the hard work he puts in.
And speaking with him, he's had these awesome numbers: 55 grabs for 1064 and 16 TDs this past year, 42 catches, 1,009, 16 TDs his junior year, or the sophomore year, his freshman year, the COVID shortened season, he still had like 11 TDs. But it feels like all those records don't matter. It's all about getting the championship and his team first on his mindset. Is that what you kind of detected as well? Or?
Yeah, that's what type of kid Brodie is, man. He's all about team first. He's like you said, he had whatever choice he wanted to make in his college recruitment. Everybody in the country was after him, and that never, some kids will get big-headed, but not him. He stayed the course and continued to work hard, and this is the fruit of his labor right here.
As college coaches have come in from every Power 5 school known to man, what do you say separates him from this possible recruit? Because they've coached the NFL type of guys. What do you tell them distinguishes him as far as his skill set? And have you heard any comps that kind of make you say, yeah, he reminds me of this guy, that guy?
Well, Brodie is, a lot of people like to compare him to Plax because the Green Run guy. But Brodie is his own athlete. He has ways to his game that high school kids don't have these days. He's ahead of his time, and I'm looking forward to seeing the growth he does at the next level.
Mm-hmm. What's the part of his game that you think he's improved on the most from when he got here as a ninth grader? You're going through that funky COVID situation now as he gears up for his senior year.
His leadership ability. That's the main difference. He's more vocal now in the weight room, and especially when we're going through offensive installs or whatnot. He's a coach on the field with Coach Q. So that's the aspect we're looking forward to most this year, his leadership ability.
What do you say as far as the players around him? How does he make them better? He certainly commands a double team, but is he one that's also kind of pointing out things from a coaching perspective, film study? Do you hear that as well?
By far. I mean, people could say, he doesn't show up in big games, but we wouldn't be in the big games if it wasn't for him. Mm-hmm. So we're looking forward to this year coming up, and he's gonna end it the right way.
You think some were surprised by his choice, and were you all as a staff at all surprised how his recruitment shook out?
Not surprised. Thankful that we got through this journey, because it's been a long one ever since his freshman year. Now he can just focus on his senior year and do the best he can. But not surprised, because they guys at Tech are doing a great job. Fontaine is a real good friend of mine, and he did an absolute great job recruiting him. So. He's not the last to go to that there, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you've sent kids all over the ACC over the years, from, I know, back Jamal Wallace in the day went to Duke, Mark Hall, who played for you now as a coach at UVA, to George Wilson to Florida State, and I believe Tayon Holloway, North Carolina. And matter of fact, Lamar Law is still at Tech, correct? So you've got ACC flavor everywhere.
Yeah, we still got some guys in the ACC. Like I said, Tayon at UNC, and Buck is still at Tech, so he's going to welcome him with open arms. But that's the route our program is in right now, and I'm proud of it, and looking forward to keep building on the future.
Lastly, what's the challenge to him? I know state championship or bust is always the feeling when you get to the state semis the last 2 years, knocked on that door, you ran through the beach. But, could he get VHSL records, not just individually? And can other guys start to see that and say, I want to be the next Brodie from that?
Right, yeah. He's on the verge of shattering a lot of records this year coming up. Of course, the receiving record, the TDs in the state of Virginia. But, like I said, he is paving the way for the young guys that's coming through Green Run High School. I can tell it with the young freshmen we got coming in now, that they look up to Brodie, and that's a big thing. So,
well, thank you so much. All the best, and we'll see you come August.
Thank you, man.
All right.